Pound cakes might not be flashy like their buttercream covered layered cousins, but don't let that fool you. The secret to a great pound cake is in their incredible flavors and that rich, moist, velvety texture in every mouthful. So let's dive in, check out these recipes, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's start by gathering your ingredients and measuring everything out. This step makes baking fun. Spray the bundt pan with baking spray. Now, using a hand mixer, cream the butter and cream cheese on medium speed. Add in the sugar. And then add the room temperature eggs, one at a time. Add the vanilla extract. And these are your wet ingredients. Gradually add the sifted flour and salt to the wet ingredients. The flour mixture will make the cake batter stiff, so continue to mix on low speed until the batter is completely blended. Gently fold in the sliced strawberries. Now you're ready to pour the batter into your prepared bundt pan. Now here's the secret to a southern pound cake recipe. Place it in a cold oven. That's right. Set the oven for 300 degrees Fahrenheit and bake for 1 hour and a half to maybe 1 hour and 45 minutes. Baking times can vary. And when the cake is golden brown, remove it carefully from the oven. You can tell if the cake is done when you stick a wooden pick in it and it comes out clean. Cool your cake on a wire rack and only invert the cake onto your favorite cake plate once it's completely cool. We like our classic pound cakes naked, but you could also add a dusting of confectioner's sugar. Keep watching to see our next amazing pound cake recipe, a peach cobbler pound cake. You have to try it. Spray the bundt pan so that it's ready. Place the peaches in the bottom of the pan. You can see that they sit in nicely in the grooves. Spoon the brown sugar and melted butter mixture on top of the peaches. And use all of the mixture. Make sure those peaches are really well covered. Cream the butter and sugar together in a large bowl. Add in the chunks of cream cheese and blend it again. Make sure everything is well blended. Add in the eggs a couple at a time until they're well blended into your batter. And just keep mixing. Add the vanilla and start to gradually add in the flour mixture. And keep blending. You'll find that the batter will start to get very stiff, but don't worry, you can just put your mixer on low speed as you're blending. Now let's fold in those peaches. Just use a rubber spatula or a large wooden spoon and gently fold them into the batter. That looks pretty good. Okay, now we're ready to put the batter into that bun pan on top of those delicious peaches and brown sugar mixture. Just scoop the batter in, but be really careful not to disturb the peaches and brown sugar on the bottom. And just like I did there, make sure your batter doesn't cover the funnel part of the bundt pan. That might get messy. And just try and smooth the batter along the top of the pan. And make sure you clear out that mixing bowl. We don't want to leave any of that goodness behind. So here's the fun part. We actually put that cake in a cold oven. Set your oven for 300 degrees Fahrenheit and bake for about an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes because baking times can vary. And when the cake is golden brown and it comes out clean, your cake is done. Cool it on a wire rack and only invert the cake on your favorite cake plate once it's completely cool. Get ready for the oohs and ahs when you slice up this delicious peach cobbler pound cake and serve it to family and friends. And don't forget that caramel sauce. That just takes it over the top. But keep watching. We have one more pound cake to make, and that's the amazing chocolate buttermilk pound cake. This chocolate buttermilk pound cake is the easiest recipe I've made. The best part, the cake mixes up in one bowl. Preheat your oven to 350 Fahrenheit and spray your bundt pan. Let's get all of the ingredients out and measure them. This will make baking this pound cake a breeze. First, in a large bowl, mix all of the ingredients in order. White flour, white sugar, cocoa, salt, baking soda. Add in the eggs, the buttermilk, oil, I use vegetable oil, hot water, and some vanilla. And blend it all by hand until the batter is smooth. It really mixes up easily. You can get your electric mixer out if you want, but you really don't need it. That looks great. Okay. Pour it into that greased bundt pan. I like to use a spatula. That really helps get all of the cake batter out. And again, just smooth the top a little and we're ready. Bake 40 to 50 minutes at 350 Fahrenheit. Remove from the oven and let cool. But while it's baking, let's make the hot water glaze. In a medium saucepan, add the sugar, Sift the cocoa and cornstarch together. You'll thank me later. And mix in 1 cup of hot water. Cook over medium heat until it thickens, and at the end stir in the vanilla and butter. Beat it until it's really creamy, and then pour it over that cooled cake. I think this is the best part. The hot water glaze is thick and creamy, and I just pour it all on and let it go where it wants to go. Just make sure you have a really wide plate. Doesn't that look amazing? Look how glossy the glaze is. It really is delicious. And it's such a big cake. 12 servings easily. I like to add a few little funfetti sprinkles. And let's have a taste. Oh yeah. It's really good. Yeah, I'm just going to eat that whole cake all by myself. And there you have it, 3 show-stopping pound cakes. A classic strawberry, a nostalgic peach cobbler pound cake, and that amazing chocolate buttermilk pound cake. There's a flavor here for everyone. But can you guess which one is my favorite?